Brahman has got three meanings. We should know this word Brahman is central to our Vedic tradition. It's a very important word, Brahman. What does Brahman mean, the word? Brahman can have three meanings. One meaning is, Brahman is the big, Brahatvad Brahma. Brahman is that which accommodates everything. Which accommodates everything. So when you gain a state of mind in which you can accommodate everybody, everything, success, failure, friends and foe, everything you can accommodate. A situation where the mind can accommodate the dualities of life, the contradictions of life. In that state you can say you have reached Brahman. Because Brahman is all accommodating principle. Brahatvad Brahman. Another meaning of Brahman is Vardhanat Brahma. Brahman is that which is constantly growing. Vardhanat Brahma. It grows and grows and grows. So when you have that experience of growing and learning, continuously growing, and when you stop growing, you have become a Brahman. That's what happens to us most of the time. There is a time comes in our life, we stop just growing. Then life becomes boring. Don't you say that, Swamiji, I am bored with the life. Can I join you in the ashram? Because of your bored, you come join the ashram and make me also bored. So therefore he says, don't do that mistake. You don't have to do that. The boredom is your state of mind. You have to do something about that. So boredom is because you are not growing in life. Look at the child. They are growing, they are bubbling, they are crying, they are laughing, they are playing. They have the experience of growing. So Brahman is that which grows and continuously grows. And that growth is possible for all of us. Even at the age of 90, we can grow. You can give up. You can change, take a about turn in life. At the age of 90, I have seen people registering in the university. He is 90. He wants to learn music at that time. Or nuclear physics at that time. Or medicine. Some people join for the medical course. He is 90. He is just almost going to die. But he would not take it dying like that. He is an ongoing learning program. That is the spirit of the human spirit. Brahman is always growing. So don't say, I am old, I am already 55, Swamiji, I am ready to die now. That should not be the attitude. There is no age for a spiritual person. So that's second meaning of Brahman. Third meaning of Brahman is Vardhana, the most ancient, he says. The most ancient, meaning the ground of everything. Brahman is the ground, the cause of everything. And as the ground and the cause, Brahman is called consciousness, which is the ground of all thoughts, and the thoughts project the world. The world is sustained by thoughts. Thoughts are sustained by Brahman. Your consciousness, the Brahman can mean not your individual consciousness, but the consciousness underlying all individual perceptions and experiences. That also is called Brahman. So and Brahman can also be called happiness. Timeless happiness. Anandam Brahmedi Vejanat. So these are some of the definitions of Brahman. So yasya Brahmani ramate chittam, whose mind has come to abide in the Brahman, nandadi nandadi nandatyeva, is always happy. So happiness is a very, very subtle value. You cannot extract it from the world. You have to go deep into yourself and discover your happiness. Unfortunately, we are not able, because we are so gross in our perception. Paranchikhani vadanasvayambhu tasmat parang pashyadinandaratman kachiddiraha pratyagatmanamaitshad avritta chachuhu amrudatvam icchanat. Kathopanishad. Paranchikhani, we are by nature extroverted people. And we see only the external things. And we want to grab them, possess them and indulge in them. We have no way of knowing the deeper levels of reality. Because we never closed our eyes and contemplated and meditated. Because of which the inner dimensions are unknown to us. And that is the root cause of our maladies and tragedies and problems. And hence he says, one has to come upon this truth. Nandadi, nandadi, nandati. And such a person is always in a dancing frame of mind. Nandadi, is always happy. And it doesn't matter, yogaradova, bhogaradova. And in that state of rootedness in Brahman, you can be either a yogi sitting in cross-legged and contemplating with the minimal needs. You can be a yogi in that state, or you can be a bhogi, you can be a Maharaj, a king ruling vast kingdoms, like Janaka. Janaka was a bhogi. Bhogi in the sense, he was ruling over a vast kingdom. You can imagine ruling over Bihar. Even now it is a problem. So he says, now Janaka was the king of Bihar, and happily, without any problem, he was managing it. So you can be fully in the world, or you can be away from the world, sitting in a mountain or a cave, or in the corner of a temple, wherever you are. Meaning, whether you are a very active person, or you are a contemplative person, doesn't matter. Yogaradova, bhogaradova, sangaradova, sangavihinaha. And you are a person with a lot of popularity and people around you, a well-known and well-accepted person, sangaradaha, with the company. Sangaradaha means whether you are in the company or you are without any company, doesn't matter. Whether you are alone or surrounded by people. Some people cannot be alone. They always enjoy a crowd around them, especially politicians. They are very sad when they came from Delhi, nobody was around them. Very sad. What is happening? Every day when I come, a lot of people used to come around me, politicians and businessmen. This time when I come, nobody was around. Nobody is around you because you are not in favor of the high command. That's why nobody is around you. So therefore, they are very unhappy. What is happening? These ungrateful, wretched people. Earlier they used to surround me. They are very, very unhappy. But here, Lord Rama, whether he was in the palace or in the forest, alone walking in the forest, unknown, undetected by anybody, unnoticed by anybody, whether you are unnoticed or whether you are noticed, whether you are in the world or you are away from the world, yasya brahmani ramade chittam nandadi nandadi nandadi. His happiness is not affected at all. That is the true happiness which Shankaracharya talks about. Continuing.